the biggest archipelago in the world, which is Indonesia. And of course, we're gonna talk about the provinces, each provinces, and the best known facts about. But let's start with the general facts about the Indonesian archipelago. Well, this archipelago is enormous amount of land. It's made up of 18,000 islands. 18,000 islands. This is a huge number, and that makes this the largest or the biggest archipelago in the world. Well, another fact is that some of the oldest fossilized remains they have been found in the island of Java, so we have fossils on the island of Java, right? Which is right here. This Java island. Okay, and we have. This is Indonesia is home for 127 volcanoes. 127 volcanoes. Right. This may sound scary, but in fact, Mount Bromo in Java and Mount Agung in Bali, they are also tourist attraction. And we have here, Indonesia has the world's biggest young population over below 13 years old. There is a species of flower called Rafflesia arnoldia, known as the corpse lily, due to its full outdoor open blooming, is the largest flower in the world and live only in Indonesia. Alright, we cannot leave the general facts without mention that Indonesia is the only place in the world where you can observe the Komodo dragon. Komodo dragon. In its habitat. And as a mentional fact, it's that here in Indonesia still enforces the death penalty by firing squad. Good. Now, let's discover now each region. Each region from the Indonesian archipelago. And the first one we're gonna talk it's here with the name it's Aceh. Aceh, alright. Now let's draw the contour of Aceh. Right. Well, the capital is Banda Aceh. Okay. Well, Islamic influence is reflected in the daily life of its people and architecture. And since this is a most Islamic area, Banda Aceh is known as the doorway to Mecca. For historical reasons, it has been stopping place for Muslims pilgrims from east to Mecca. Well, a disaster struck on December 26, 2004, when a tsunami waves more than 100 feet high bound upon the Aceh coast, killing 170,000 people and destroying almost the entire area. Right, now let's move next. And in our list, the next one is Bali, the famous tourist attraction right here, Bali. And let's draw the contour of the area, because this is the island of Bali. And well, the fact is that the island is home for more than 20,000 temples, earning its name the Island of Thousand Temples, or the Island of Gods. Bali is also known as famous for surfers. It's a surfer's paradise. The capital is Denpasar. Alright, and now most odd fact. The world's most expensive coffee comes from Bali. It's called Kopi Luwak. Kopi Luwak. Kopi Luwak. This is a cake. And it's not your typical coffee bean, because they collect the beans from the digestion of Kivat cat, which is a shy cat creature in Asia. The Kivat only eats coffee beans and coffee cherries, but doesn't digest the bean. Oh my god. This is very, I don't know. Well, interesting. Good. Now let's move next. The next in our list is Belitung Islands, Bangka Belitung Islands, which are here. And it's this archipelago. Right here. Bangka Belitung Islands. The capital is Bangka, right here. Well, the city's economy of Bangka is based on agricultural products, food, livestock, and marine or freshwater fishing. And it has also a scenic beach. Right, alright, now let's move next. The next one in our list is here, the region or the province of Banten. The capital is Serang and Tangerang, but we have Serang here. So I will try to draw the contour. And we have Serang as the capital. Well, Banten is famous for the Ujung Kulon Natural Conservation Center, which is UNESCO Heritage World Site. Serang has a tropical rainforest climate with no dry season. It faces the Java Sea, which is home to the Thousand Islands. Right. Good. Now let's move next. We gonna stay in the area and we're gonna talk about Bengkulu. Bengkulu. I think the ink is done. Alright, so we have Bengkulu. Let's drop the contour somehow. This is Bengkulu. The capital of Bengkulu, it's the city with the same name, Bengkulu. The province agricultural, it's based on shifting cultivation of rice, tea and coffee. Rice, tea and coffee. Bengkulu has many natural resources such as coal, gold, and has also big potential in geothermal resources. Okay, now let's try the next one. And we're gonna focus on Central Java Island. This is the Java Island or Java Island. And we have the Central Java, which is this one. Central Java. Okay, the capital is Semarang. Semarang, we write here. Well, the facts are much of the Central Java is a fertile agricultural region, and the primary food crop is rice. Right, the province has been inhabited by humans since prehistoric era. Remains of Homo erectus or Java man were found along the banks here in Bengkulu. They are dated from 1.7 million years ago. Good. Right. Now, let's go north in this area here, and we're gonna discover Kalimantan or Central Kalimantan. Let's draw the contour. So the capital of the Central Kalimantan is Palangkaraya. This city here. Well, there is here in this area in Borneo. This is the region of Borneo. There is the largest jellyfish lake in the world called Lake Kakaban. Lake Kakaban. This lake has some rare jellyfish that don't stink. You should search on Google because it's magnificent. Right, now let's move next. We're gonna move next in the Papua region, which is right here. Well, actually we have here the Central Papua, which is not depicted, right, because it's only the entire Papua held by this is the central Papua. And the capital of the central Papua is Nabire. Oh, okay, I don't know if I have Nabire. Nabire and Timika. 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 Alright, good. Now the central Papua has a large potential in natural resources such as gold, nickel, and petroleum. Most of the Papua people are engaged in agricultural and fishing. Okay, these were the facts about Papua or Central Papua. Alright, now let's move next. And let's talk about this area, which is Central Sulawesi or Sulawesi Tenggara. Let's draw the contour of the area. And this entire area. Okay, this area is Central Sulawesi and the capital is Palu. Palu, right here. Central Sulawesi is an area of rugged mountains and dense forest. Much of the region is sparsely populated, but the population mostly they are living on coasts. Right. Good. Right, now let's move to the next one. The next region is East Java. Okay, we have East Java here. And the capital is Surabaya. Surabaya. Right here. Alright. Almost every regency in the city in East Java has its own unique destination or tourist destination. Most of the people they are here adherent to Islam, forming 94% of the total population are Islamic. 94% Islamic. Good. Okay. These were the facts about East Java or Java Timur. Now we're gonna return in Borneo region and we're gonna talk about East Kalimantan or Kalimantan Timur. Let's draw the contours. Okay, so what about East Kalimantan? Well, actually the capital is Samarinda. Samarinda. And Samarinda is the center of the Samarinda. It's the center of extensive timber and logging industries of East Kalimantan. Yes, so this is the only fact that I found. Yeah, so we have timber. Timber. Good. The next province we're gonna talk is Nusa Tenggara, right here. East Nusa Tenggara, this region. There are a few islands here. Alright, and the capital is Kupang, right here. Kupang. Well, actually this area is a Christian majority region area, and it's the only Indonesian province where Roman Catholicism is a predominant religion. Good. Let's move next. The next province is here, Gorontalo. Gorontalo. Let's draw the contour of Gorontalo, and the capital, it's the city with the same name, Gorontalo. Well, Gorontalo has a traditional martial arts called Langa, and it's written like this, Langa, with double G. Langa. And is a martial art that relies on defense and strength of hands and feet. Alright. Good. Good. Now we're gonna return in the Papua Island. And we have here, it's not shown on the map, but we have the Highland Papua. The Highland Papua, which is right here. The capital is Vamena. Vamena. Well, Vamena claims a broader variety of fruits and vegetables than any other regions in Papua. A modern market was built in the town center to allow traditional farmers to sell their harvest at the proper price. This is the only fact that I found about Vamena from Highland Papua. Good. Now we're gonna focus on the capital of Indonesia, which is Jakarta. Jakarta. Alright, so here is the capital, Jakarta. And Jakarta is the largest city in Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia. Officials are moving the capital from Jakarta to the East Kalimantan. Well, East Kalimantan is located east of Borneo Island. They plan on calling the new capital Nusantara, and the capital will be moved until 2024. Jakarta has 964 high-rise buildings and 244 skyscrapers. 90% of the city will be submerged definitely by 2050. And this makes the fastest sinking capitals in the world. Good. These were the facts about Jakarta. Right, now let's move next. In another province, which is called Jambi. Jambi. Alright, let's draw the contours. Jambi, the capital is Jambi. Well, Murao or Muaro Jambi temple compounds. The site was a Buddhist education center that flourished during the 7th and 8th century. It's made from bricks similar to all the Buddhist temples in India. So we have Muaro Jambi temple compounds here in Jambi. These were the facts about. Good. The next province in the list is Lampung. Lampung, which is right here, this one, Lampung. Let's draw the contour as much as we can. Okay. And the capital is Bandar Lampung. Bandar Lampung or Lampung. Well, the facts: in 1883, the volcano of Krakatoa, located on this island in the Sunda Strait, here is the Sunda Strait, suffered one of the most violent volcanic eruptions recorded in the history, with disastrous consequences for the area and elsewhere, including estimates of human fatalities of 10,000, and worldwide temperature has risen for years. Yes, that was the fact about Lampung, where Krakatoa volcano is. Alright, let's move next. Okay, we're gonna move on this side of the map. And is this area Molucca or Maluku? This entire area of islands. And I'm gonna draw the contour. I don't know how to cover them all. I think this is the best way. Maluku or Molucca, Moluccas Islands. The capital is here, Ambon. The Europeans and Chinese refer this area to the Spice Islands. Spice Islands. Well, Maluku was the world's only source of nutmeg, cloves and mace. Nutmeg, cloves and mace. Good. These were the facts about Maluku or Moluccas. Right, now let's move next. And now we're gonna talk about North Kalimantan. actually, I think one part of the Kalimantan Timur, it's called North Kalimantan, which is not here shown on the map. It's like this area. Here, North Kalimantan, and the capital, there are two capitals, Tarakan. I don't know if I can write Tarakan, and Tanjung Selor. Well, once was a major oil production region during the colonial period. Tarakan had great strategic importance during the Pacific War and was among the first Japanese targets in the early conflict due to the oil production refineries. These were the facts about the North Kalimantan. Yes. Now let's move next. The next one is here. We're gonna talk about North Maluku, and this area. North Maluku. Alright, we have the capital, which is Sofifi and Ternate. We have only Sofifi here. Well, North Maluku consists of nearly 400 islands and fewer than 70 are populated. Oh my god, so only 70 out of 400 are populated. What a region, come on, this is unfair. Good, now let's move next. And the next region, it's North Sulawesi. Alright, we have North Sulawesi, which is this area here. I don't know if I can draw the contour of this area. We have the capital of Manado right here. The island of Sulawesi, which is this one, is famous for remote regions where enigmatic cultures still flourish on ancient cultures, and it's inhabited by rare species. Local handicrafts include bamboo and cane working, wood carving, and basketry. The city of Manado has a large Chinese population, and many of its residents are Christian. Yes, now, these were the facts about North Sulawesi. Okay, now, let's move next. We have North Sumatra. North Sumatra, which is this region. Let's draw the contour of North Sumatra. The capital is Medan. Well, Sumatra, it's the world's largest sixth island, so the sixth largest island. The island of Sumatra, which is this one, is big. And here the climate, it's tropical. And diverse ecoregions have created habitats for thousands of unique species. For example, the Sumatran tigers, orangutans, Bornean elephants, and Sumatran rhinos, which this area, most of the people are engaged in agriculture, and they have one of the world's biggest deposits of copper and gold. Is located at Tembagapura. I don't know if I have enough ink. Tembagapura. No. Tembagapura. Good. Alright, now the next region we're gonna talk about is Riau, which is in this area. Alright, let's draw the contour. There are also a few islands here near the shore, but I cannot draw the contour with a thick one. The thick head. Right. Good. The capital of Riau is Pekanbaru, which is this city here. Pekanbaru. Well, this area is in fact one of the wealthiest provinces in Indonesia, and it's rich and natural resources, particularly petroleum, natural gas, and palm oil. So this is considered one of the richest or wealthiest provinces in Indonesia. Right, now we talked about Riau province. Now let's talk about Riau Islands, because we have here these islands here are the Riau Islands, and the capital is Batam, which is not here depicted, and Tanjung Pinang. Batang and Tanjung Pinang. Good. And here on the Riau Islands, with its long coastline and beautiful beaches, Batam is famous for being water sports destination. It's near the Singapore. Good. So let's move next. The next region we're gonna talk is Southwest Sulawesi. This one, Southwest Sulawesi. Right. This region here. Southwest Sulawesi. Alright. The capital is Kendari. Well, the province here has no highway road connecting to the rest of the islands, and the primary transportation link is a ferry across the Bone Gulf. This is the Bone Gulf. Yeah. Good. Right. Now let's return to the Borneo or the Kalimantan, and we have this region here, province South Kalimantan. And we have again two capitals. One is Banjarbaru and one is Banjasmin. We have the Banjasmin here. Well, Banjasmin is the capital and the pulsating heart of South Kalimantan, that the rest gingerly over the labyrinth of canals, giving its illustrious name as the city of thousand rivers. The most notable attraction is Muara Queen Floating Market, located on Barito River, here in Banjarmasin. Right, interesting. Now let's move next. And we're gonna talk about, again, we're gonna return to Papua Island. And we have the South Papua, which I think I'm gonna draw the contour right in the right. This area is South Papua, right, and the capital is Merauke. Merauke with M here. Merauke has a tropical savanna climate with moderate and little rainfall from May to November and heavy rainfall from December to April. Merauke. Good. Now let's move next. The next in our list is South Sulawesi, which is this one. South Sulawesi. And the capital is Makassar. Right here, Makassar. Alright, Makassar is the birthplace of Koto Makassar. It's a beef soup, traditional Indonesian recipe. And pay attention because the motto of Makassar is quite interesting. Once the sail is raised, back to the shore it's not an option. Try to remember that when you step on a boat there. Good. Now let's move next. The next in our list is South Sumatra. This region here, South or Sumatra, Selatan, South Sumatra. The capital is Palembang. Alright here, Palembang. Well, Palembang gets its title as the oldest city in the world. Well, because it's dated since 1618 to AD, and is considered the oldest city in the world. Good. Now, let's move next. Again, we're gonna return to Papua, and we have the Southwest Papua, which is this region here. Southwest Papua. I don't know why it's called Southwest. It looks like North Papua, but the capital is Sorong. And the archipelago, this one, is one of the two places in the world where you can see the birds of paradise. The birds of paradise. Alright. Good. Now, let's move next. We have the West Java. Right here. This province, West Java, or Java Barat. The capital is Bandung. producers of vegetables. Well, the Bandung city is known for its striking landscape and volcanoes, and also the tea plantations. Tea plantations. Good. Now let's move next. And we have the West Kalimantan. Alright. Right here we have the West Kalimantan or Kalimantan Barat. Let's start the contour. And the capital is Pontianak. Pontianak, yeah. Well, most of the Pontianak city economy is relying on industry, agriculture and trade. Pontianak is also known for its culinary attraction, which is mix of Indonesian, Chinese and Malay culture. Right. Good. Alright, now we have this region, yeah, which is West Nusa Tenggara, West Nusa Tenggara or Tenggara Barat. This small province here, well, it looks small, but it's not. The capital is Mataram. West Nusa Tenggara is one of the major manufacturers and suppliers of livestock and seeds for every part of Indonesia. So there is the major producer of seeds. Alright. And now again we're gonna return to Papua and I'm gonna discuss about this area. The West Papua. The capital is Manokwari. I don't have enough free space to write it down, but it's Manokwari with double V. Right, Manokwari has a tropical and here it's a tropical rainforest climate. Alright, but we are not finished. This Indonesia has so many regions. This is unbelievable how many regions are. And the next region, which is not here shown, it's the West Sulawesi, which is right here. This part is West Sulawesi. The capital is Mamuju. Well, again, agricultures, it's the mine. Rely on this area for the local income. We have jackfruit, durian, rice, rambutan and bananas. And here we have again tropical forest and climate with heavy rainfall all year around. Yes. And now let's move in this side. We're gonna talk about West Sumatra. West Sumatra. The capital is Padang. And Padang, the city, has historically been a trading center since the pre-colonial era. The most traded goods are pepper and gold, with the largest port on Sumatra's west coast. This is a merchant town, attracting ships trading we have a special region of Yogyakarta, and that special region is right here. The special region, I don't know if you can see it, of Yogyakarta, which is different, which is an entire region. Yogyakarta, Yogyakarta. Yogyakarta. Well, this is the only Indonesian royal city which is still ruled by a monarchy. Yogyakarta is regarded as an important center for classical Javanese fine arts and culture. So this is why it's a special city, because it's ruled by a monarchy. Oh my god, this is how the Indonesian looks like after we discover it or we analyze it. I think this is the longest video that I made about a country. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and we will see next time. Until then, I wish you all the best. Bye bye. And do not forget to subscribe.